Testing, testing. Hello. Chat, I'm back, baby. What's up? What's crack-a-lackin'? Long time no see. Plum's in a new apartment. That's why we didn't have a stream on Tuesday or Sunday. Our internet is perfecto. And I don't have a lot planned because I'm still unpacking stuff, so I haven't had a lot of time to play. But, what's going on? What's crack-a-lackin', boys? I thought we get moving and grooving today with a little mono green humans, which we'll talk about in a second. But I literally just set up my PC after work today, so I'm just making sure everything's okay. But so far so good. Also, my headphones aren't charged, so I don't know how loud I'm supposed to talk, because usually I have my headphones on when I'm talking, but we'll just assume we're okay. But chat, let's talk turkey. What do you think? What do you think? Everything's all wonky. Shoot. Okay, anyways. Cool. Alright, so today we got a first deck. We're gonna play with some of the new cards. We played with Goblin Grenade last time. But this is a little different. This isn't really playing anything new. It's just an idea I've had toying around in my brain for a while. But this is a rather straightforward aggro deck. Mono green humans that I just thought would be fun after playing some of the new Spider-Man stuff and getting some games in with Kren Undercity Dreamer. This is just like, I feel like green's not really played anymore in humans. Obviously, like Thalia's Lieutenant and Coppercoat Vanguard and stuff are much better lords. But when it comes to green, we also have Hamlet Captain and Mayor of Avabruck. So Hamlet Captain is a lord that only triggers when it attacks. Other humans you control get +1/+1, also when it blocks. And then Mayor of Avabruck is a lord that also transforms. And yes, we lose the human buff, but then we get to create a 2/2 green wolf creature token, and it buffs that into a 3/3. So really, we don't mind losing the buff because we're sort of like building an army off of this guy by himself. But he's also pretty easy to sort of flip-flop back and forth in the later game by holding on to our cards and then like double spelling with some of our cheaper one-drop cards. So you can sort of build value as you go. It just so happens that we have another green creature that is also a human and a werewolf, so it doesn't matter which side Mayor of Avabruck is, because it gets a buff from both. And happens to be an aggressive body, 3/3. So our 2-drop slot is kind of stacked. With Kren Undercity Dreamer popped in there as well, we can hit Burning Tree Emissary off of all of these, not Werewolf Pack Leader. However, if we're playing Burning Tree, if we're playing Pack Leader, I saw we might as well play that sort of Devotion package with Sir Farron, and then that allows us to also play Aspect of Hydra, which is +X/+X, where X is your devotion to green on an instant. So I know sort of talking about the 2-drop slots here first, but I feel like we have a decent like amalgamation of lords and aggressive creatures and bodies that we can just dump on the board that all sort of power up everything pretty quick, so you can chip in for damage quite fast. But in terms of 1-drops, besides Aspect of the Hydra, we're also playing Audacity. This is good if you can, like, you know, turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Werewolf plus an Audacity on it. You can swing and trigger Exalted and draw a card on turn 3 with just a single Pack Leader. Also buff some other stuff, but we're playing Experiment 1, which is just 1/1 with Evolve. So if you're like going into a Burning Tree plus a Kren, you can evolve it off that, put a counter on it, and then suddenly you have access to its Regenerate ability on turn 2, which is pretty sweet. And then Noble Hierarch just as a ramp creature. It's the only one we're playing that also helps buff our creatures when we swing. Kind of a combo with Sir Farron because you have to swing with something else. but it's been decent so far. And then there's I was thinking about playing Lurrus in this build. We have played like a mono green weenie list that splashes white for Lurrus in the past, but I wanted to try out Champion of Lambbolt against like the other creature decks. Like if Boros starts getting, you know, cat tokens going, or elves start spamming the board, it's pretty easy, especially with like Kren or an Audacity, to get Champion up to a decent power, and it says creature with powers less than this creature's power can't block creatures you control. So your whole board becomes unblockable, and then you can just kind of swing through the masses and beat some face. Besides that, lands are pretty simple. We're playing a couple of Besiege You, Hash Up Oasis as a way to pump things like Sir Farron or Champion, and then we are playing 4 Tribal Rainbow lands because I do want the ability to play the backside of Kren, who also happens to be a human. And this card's actually kind of nutty. Whenever you attack, double the number of each kind of counter on each spider and legendary creature you control. You can put a counter on it, gains hexproof, has first strike and haste as a 4/3. But there's been a couple games where like you have Kren plus like a Sir Farron and you put counters on it off of, you know, something, and then swing. So then this gets doubled every turn, this gets doubled every turn, and suddenly you just got a whole lot of stuff going on. Your creatures get pretty big pretty fast. When it comes to sideboard, I'm just playing some generic stuff. We're playing Outland Liberator because it's a human werewolf. It is Daybound Nightbound, which kind of sucks. Doesn't flip the same way that Mayor of Avabrook does, but just cheap artifact and enchantment hate. Couple Damping Sphere, 3 Dismembers as mesh removal, 3 Surgical because it's free, and then I'm trying out. It's not a human, but we're trying out Frenzied Baloth in the matchups where opponent has, you know, counter spells, or they're siding into counter spells, and we can just start, you know, jamming through. We run into like Jeskai Control or Wizard siding into assorted things. I think damage can't be prevented plus creatures spells can't be countered is pretty sweet on a 3/2 body. So want to try it out. As always, we kind of switch things up as we go, so none of this is set in stone, but let's get into some games. Let's have some fun, chat. I haven't seen you guys in the age of a dog, but we're back, baby. I'm sweaty as always. It's very echoey in here. I don't have anything in my room beside the bed and a little table, so I apologize if I sound a little odd, chat. Ooh, and then we might play. We have a lot to do. Not a lot to do, but also a lot to do. I haven't found a manufactured deck I like yet. I was playing this one, and then I was trying to see if we could brew like a mono blue list, but we'll have to talk about that. But we're gonna play some best of 3, jam some games, party hardy, and we're just chilling tonight. This is like our test stream in the new apartment, so we'll see how we do. But what's up with you boys and gals? What's going on? You can tell my voice is a little weird, a little under the weather. I basically like moved myself. I have some family here, but they were out of town, so they helped me move like a couch, a bed, and a desk last Thursday, and then I just had to move everything else. So all of Friday, all of Saturday, and like half of Sunday, I just moved all my other shit. But that's okay. All right. Beautiful. No notes. Love this hand. I think I just want to spam the board here, so we're going to start with a Hierarch. I'm hoping we're fast enough to beat Eldrazi, but obviously a well-timed K-Command could fuck things up. So here we can go Experiment 1 into Burning Tree. That evolves the Experiment 1. And then we can Kren and put a counter on both of these. And then pass back, and now we have a devotion to 5. So we can throw an audacity on one of these, turn it into 5, 8, 9, and then we get to smack for 14 next turn. Opponent might be dead here. No, not quite. Close though. Let's throw this on here. Not quite. Put him to 2. There's a chance he just goes off, which sucks. So we definitely bring in Damping Sphere here. I feel like every time we've faced a Lotus combo, we always have been 1 turn short with these aggro decks. What were we playing? What were we playing the other day? 8-Whack, and I think we did the same thing. We put them to 1 on like turn 3, and then we died, and it sucked. But that's all right. Are we excited for Avatar? We haven't even talked about Avatar. That's coming out like this month, right? Yeah. We're also getting a couple things from Timeless is getting what? A couple stuff from like the welcome decks. Not Coastal Piracy. What did I just see? They're getting the untap whatever. Oh, they're getting Dramatic Reversal, which is cool. And Frantic Search. Draw 2, discard 2, untap up to 3 lands. Those are going to Timeless, I think, right? That's gross. Chat, are we just losing? Should we just go into the next game? Time to respond to 1,000,000 traders. I don't think there's any way to lose. Yeah, I figured here. Spell cost 2 left for a creature. Search your library for a graveyard for an allied card. Okay. We're bringing in Damping Sphere and we're bringing in Surgicals. I feel like they're gonna try and save whatever until the turn they want to go off. So we're gonna leave those out. We're gonna drop those. I think we'll drop a Surfarin and a Kren. Maybe just a Noble Hierarch. No, let's drop a single experiment one. We'll run it back. We do have to besiege you. We'll run it back. What's up, Frozen? Long time no see. Play first. Surgical plus Sphere. Nothing else. Obviously, it can be tough when you have your sideboard hate, but no pressure. You know how Gut... Oh, yeah. Too powerful. He can be a commander for midweek Magic, Artisan Brawl. Of course he can. Because people will be wildin', dude. We can just Burning Tree into a Damping Sphere here. Sleight of hand. You got it. But like... Ooh, chat. Dramatic Reversal? Crazy. They do play Consign to Memory, but he is tapped out, which is nice. So we do get to land a Damping Sphere. We'll see how he gets rid of it. Chat, I didn't look at all these, whatchamacallits. There's a Baboon Spirit. Second Burning Tree. Is it bad if I just jam these with nothing else to do? I don't think so. Start putting pressure on. Blue Spirit. You may cast this creature. Oh, first creature spell has flash. Well, chat, we can't be countered. We got a lot of fun there. Whenever a non-token creature you control enters during combat, draw a card. Fire. Nightmares and Daydreams. Oh my gosh, we have Samurai Appa. Until your next turn, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, target player mills cards. Draw a card if a graveyard has 20 more cards. That's fun. Oh, we're getting Ancestral Visions, right? Okay, that was a good pickup. I kind of want to blow up his Deserted Temple here. Yeah. We could surgically extract his Deserted Temple and see what he has in hand. Is that crazy? Seems a little crazy. What's he snagging? An Odawara. It's not going off yet. It's unfortunate that we've drawn so many things. Alright, so he decides to bounce that. We do have a surgical at hand. He goes for a Vizier. I feel like a lot of the builds I've seen lately haven't even played Vizier. Artist Talent? See how hidden strings too? Underworld Breach. That was a card I wanted to steal, but what's his plan to cast? I don't really feel like getting rid of anything yet. I want to see what he discards. He doesn't have a lot to work with here besides a sleight of hand. Another Lotus. I think we're just dead. Side bait, hey, it's not enough. We try to surge like a pour over the pages, but he still gets to cast it anyways. You need like multiple, whatever. Someone actually cast the qualifier didn't really slow me down as much. I was running the Eldrazi list. Utopia Sprawl makes some mana for that, so I get everything else I need from K-Can and everything else. Makes sense. If we had, I mean, it doesn't matter. But, we could just play like Leyline of the Void. Obviously, they still bounce that, but at least it gets rid of whatever spells they cast early. Or maybe we do splash white into whatever. We're just dead here, right, chat? He's got another pour in the graveyard. Yeah, we'll concede. Ripperino. Alright. Not great. First game, we were close. After that, the second game, we didn't really do anything. We kind of just fizzled. But that's alright. We're just jamming, boys. There's a lot of actual fun cards in here. They're not great, but... Alright. Boys, on to game 2. I like the hand I'm seeing here. We are what? Owen. Wow. We are 0-1, chat. I think it's hard for just like straight aggro decks to compete these days, to be honest. You gotta be hyper efficient. Eel. We actually might be able to outspeed life gain deck here. With Sir Farron. Audacity plus aspect makes it what, a 9 whatever, and then we swing with experiment 1, that becomes an 11. Oh, he's got portable hole. They always got portable hole, chat. But okay, that's all right. Let's throw down this. I'm gonna put a counter on that, and then we're gonna throw experiment 1 with this. Whoa, that's not what I'm gonna do. We're gonna swing for 6. Trample. We're not gonna fire up the aspect yet. We'll hold on to it. Oh yeah. Faithful Absence will regenerate in response. People not knowing what regenerate does. Bum, bum, bum. Second Kren is also kind of hot. Let's crack the clue first. Burning Tree into second Kren is also hot. We're gonna play this. Keep the original. We'll put counters on both of these. And we'll swing for 8. And it does nothing. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm tired. I've just been unpacking stuff and spending too much money, and I have to get a second job on the weekends. Exemplar of Light. If he wants to gain 1, he has to pop that, though. Okay. Oh, double aspect of the Hydra. Fuck yeah. Chat, aspect of the Hydra is so good. Alright, boys. We were faster than the life gain deck, who is actually playing quite a bit of removal in their 99 card list. Just pointing that out there. I think I just want to bring in a couple dismembers. How do we feel about Frenzied Ballast? Just as another hasty threat. I don't really think we need it. I kind of want to keep... No, Champion's not really super relevant. They are playing some bigger things, but I think we're better off just trying to snipe them. I think we'll drop a Kren. But, whew. Boys, moving might be one of my least favorite things to do in the world. Deadly Panda. Is that Deadly Panda from Discord? Maybe. No lands. No thank you. 1 land, Mayor, Captain. We'll chuck back a Besieju. We'll probably go 1 into Captain on 2. Soul Warden. Sacrifice half the lands you control, round it up. Lands you control have 3 mana of any 1 color. That's fun. Hello, opponent? Okay, decent draw. Burning Tree into a Hamlet Captain here. We're not getting deflecting, so that sucks. Pasto! When it enters, create a food token for each legendary creature you control. Sacrifice it, put 2 counters on boss to it. Love that. Okay. Chat, let's go Mayor of Averbrook. And then let's throw an Audacity on the Hamlet Captain. And then we'll swing for 9. Beauteous. Opponent is stuck on 2 lands, which is good for us. They don't seem to be doing much. We do get to flip our Mayor, which is spicy. We'll just swing all here. We only get the buff on that. We can hold up Besiege You. He's gonna Fateful Absence that. Resolves. I get to draw. Werewolf's pretty hot. Smack there. Let's blow up the hole. Yes, it is Plum. Hey, Brave. What's crack-a-lackin'? I'm alive. We got that AT&T fiber, baby. Oh my gosh, the fact that Werewolf Pack Leader gets buffed on both sides of Mayor of Averbrook is spicy, dude. Long time no see, Brave. How you doing? All right, that's a big butt, but I think we're okay here. I think we're just gonna fire off everything and draw. I would love to find an aspect. That's an Audacity. That's interesting, huh? Do I want to trample over here? I don't think so. Watch us get board wiped. We're gonna crack the clue. How's the new place? Well, this morning my towel rack in my bathroom ripped out of the wall by itself, so if that lets you know the kind of place I'm living. Chat, are we stomping the life gain deck right now? Is that what's happening? Oh, whoa, what am I doing? Throw that on here. We'll just throw that on a random wolf. Draw a card. Nice. 7. He trades out that. We kill both. Time to call maintenance. Yeah, I know. We put him to fucking 1, chat. Wait, did I play a spell already this turn? I'm just gonna make another wolf. Chat, can we build mono green werewolves with like Night Pack Ambusher and shit? I'm scared he has like Settle the Wreckage. Oh, chat, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. You can't just sit there and hold up 4 mana. I'm just gonna keep making wolves. Alright. Can I give this trampoline? Can I swing with 2? Okay, we got there, chat. We got there, chat. Nice little 2-0. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. 1-1, chat. We actually did great. They always have the second settle, but we intimidated him too much. He turned into a coward. But yeah, it's alright so far. It sounds weird in here. My headphones are not charged, so I'm just listening to myself talk in a quiet room because I don't want to play music through my speakers, so you guys get both. It's just playing through the computer. But yeah, she alright. Everything's a mess though. But that's alright. I've been slowly unpacking. But we gotta find a second job, boys. Alright, so this is our first time we get to see Champion of Lambult. There's also, I know there's been a modern mono green stompy list that's popped up here or there. Momentum Breaker. Ooh, are we against that Esper Enchantress list? Sure seems like it. We're gonna try and spam the board, so whatever. I moved 3 months ago, still have boxes I haven't touched. Yeah, exactly. Moving fucking sucks. Okay, there's the invitation, which I thought we'd see. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of the experiment one here. And we're gonna Burning Tree into a Champion of Lambbolt. And swing for 4. We can hash up Oasis something, but this kind of deck fucks us up, chat. Let's get rid of the Hierarchy here. Chat, why have we've seen this deck a bunch lately? Oh, maybe it's something different. Damnation. He's playing a Beseech version. Well, that's no fun, chat. Did he sack the... Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he sacked the invitation for a second. We've been seeing this, like, Momentum Breaker soaring. Chat, what is our opponent playing? Oh, you gain life equals your speed. Interesting. I literally don't think we'd come back. I don't think we'd come back from that. We got board wipe, chat. Big oof. Big oof. I think I want the Liberators and the Ballots. Champion of Lambbolt's hot garbage. Sir Farron's probably Garbaggio, as is Kren. I like these. We'd probably drop a single Audacity. But any Hooters. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm a little sick too. I was telling Frozen, but I moved basically myself. I had someone help me with like 4 big things, and then they were out of town the rest of the week, so I just spent like 3 days moving shit. Not fun, but that's alright. We do have a Liberator here that we can play on turn 2 and destroy if we need to. I don't think we will, but that's hot. Let's just play this and swing. Oh yeah, we love a good workout. But it's just a lot. I think I'm just tired. My body's tired. There's the Momentum Breaker. Let's sack the Hierarchy here. I think we have to blow that up, right? He probably has another one. Why does Momentum Breaker plus Invitation suck? It's not fun to play against. Second move, you know, chat. I call him like I see him. I call him like I see him. And Freebooter. Opponent's got a spicy list. I almost don't want to play this Mayor. Just because I know it's going to die immediately. We're going to get Invitationed. At least these games are quick, chat. Yeah, okay, we're going to concede. We can't... Jesus. That's so oppressive against aggro, huh? But that's, you know what? Plum chose to play this deck. I can't complain. I can't complain. Chat, how many rares do we have? How many rares do we have? Chat, we might not be able to buy any more packs ever for this foreseeable future. Because Plum's very poor. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay, chat. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have so much fun. But there's some sweet stuff in wait, do we get the intro deck or whatever? Are they commander or intro decks? We get something. Does Timeless, do we get that in Historic, or is it just Timeless? Movie made me throw out so much stuff. Ooh, yes, I agree. It that heralds the end. Fuck my life. This is actually a sweet turn 2. Experiment 1, Burning Tree into Mayor. Hell yeah. Historic should? Like we get, is it these? Oh, sorry. Like these ones with the glider symbol. Because there's some cool stuff in here. Crystalline armor. No blocks. Thank you. Chat, we could blow up his Eldrazi temple. Is that crazy? Kinda. It's a little crazy. We'll just play our mayor. OTC giving out free stuff? WOTC? I don't know, are they? I want these. I need some free stuff. You know how many times I applied to do their, I don't even know what you call that. Like showcase? Whatever, where they give you a card to preview? I think I applied like 5 times so far, and I just never get anything. They don't love me, chat. Oh my, chat, did we talk about wall of bossing today? What am I gonna do with a 0-30? Fennex? We have Fennex on the arena, right? It's basically Avacyn, but not. Ooh, chat. I feel like we should have besieged earlier. I'm gonna throw an Audacity on this experiment one and swing for 6. I know it's probably just gonna get eaten by some tokens, maybe. Just wait till next Knuckle Blade comes out. Judy, one of many. This card seems sweet with Soul Cauldron, but also like, ooh, he's blocking it that heralds the end. You know what? I'll take that trade. Draw me a card, please. You should have been able to play as many as you want in your deck. Insurrection. Intruder Alarm. Don't we already have Intruder Alarm? We have Presence of God. Sowing Micro Spawn. Exiling my land. Maybe you're gonna time to put a quest counter, and then if it has 4 more quest counters, draw a card. I do like these. Draw a card, then discard a card. There's some fun stuff. Avatar should be cool. Oh, I'm not fast enough, guys. I'm sorry. You can get cheap viewers at wherever the fuck that is. We find a Surferin, which we will play. You're probably the favorite thing when people... Sorry, Brave. I applied to be multiple times, but no. I've never once gotten an email back. And I know I'm like I'm not obviously that big, but there's other people I follow who are like the same size as me on Twitch have gotten preview cards and stuff. I was like, what? I was like, huh? Chat, we're not like dead, but we are dying, and I feel like we're gonna get K commanded here. Oh, okay. Actually, we might die. Yeah, dude, what we've done so far, I feel like if you're not a hyper efficient aggro deck, if you're just doing generic stuff like Old Plum here, if you're just playing normal aggro, you die. You die. I don't even know. Do we even have anything? I guess we just bring in some dismembers. Champion's actually probably okay here, if I'm being quite honest. I kind of want Frenzied Ballast, but I also don't. Ever meowed it? She did in some of the preview. That's crazy. It's literally like free advertising, you know? You just put your people, I don't know. This hand's slow, but we'll try it, chat. I sound like I'm dying. I do want to craft some upheavals, but yeah, you can't dirtle anywhere, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Sorry, excuse me. I'm cracking open things. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Okay, that's a decent pickup. Looks like a third land next turn, but that's okay. I gotta delete all this stuff, chat. Sorry. What do we get? That's not great. He has a line breaker coming up. I think we're just gonna pop down this anyways. And we'll kill the line breaker. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but that's okay. Nice. Nice. My name. My name. Go ahead and Flash Raker. Gross. Ooh, we can do a couple things here. Let's set up a champion. And then we'll swing for 6. You can't block with tokens now, which is nice. Wizards, I don't know what they're doing, dude. They're doing all sorts of random stuff. They're doing all sorts of stuff. Second Flesh Raker. He's just chilling, huh? Can we kill him, chat? We can, right? Audacity on the champion. Nothing blocks. Aspect of the Hydra. Oh, well, no, he's dead anyways. Because that will be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Let's see. Chains all these together. Does he have something else? Another Herald? Oh, just a talisman. Okay. I'm okay with the talisman, chat. But what are you guys doing? What are you brewing? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Does the opponent have another spell? He only has 3 mana. These Oases hurt, don't they, huh? Alright, throw an Audacity on that. Aspect of the Hydra on that. Swing. Attacking humans. He can't block because we have champion. And he's dead. Chat, we did it. We beat Eldrazi. Game 3. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know? I'm just gonna run it back. I just forgot to hit record on this game, so we're just chilling. Oh. We probably won't go for a super long stream tonight, just because I still got a lot of stuff to do and set up. We'll at least get through this deck, and we'll probably start messing around with another one, but I'll be back on Thursday. Okay, I like what I'm doing here. I like what's happening. I have to sneeze. And you better say bless me so the demons don't get in. Bop, bop, ba-da-da, bop. I also have no food in here. I think I have food in a bin somewhere, but I'm not sure where it is. Chat, do we just want to mayor here, or do we want to Kren? Or do I want to set up a pack leader? No, I kind of want to swing the hierarchy. Let's Kren. We'll put counter on Kren and Burning Tree. Or Hierarch and Burning Tree. And we'll swing. For 2. Boop. Oh, yeah. I gotta work on the jank tank. Guys, there's a lot to do. And so little time. But I just have to make it to the weekend, right? Doesn't that feel like all life is these days? You just try and make it to the weekend. How's the tunes, chat? I can't hear them, so I don't know. Okay, so let's go Mayor of Everbrook. We're gonna throw an Audacity on here. And we're gonna swing all. God, chat, I love Mayor. I remember that during Innistrad Standard. So, opponent has 4 or 5 mana. Access to 5 mana for an Eldrazi spell. Plus whatever he plays here, so maybe 6 or 7. I'm having a good time to start the season, so I just went Persist combo. With Summon, it does funny things even if you don't get the main combo. On turn 2, gives Eldrazi destroying all their ramp is funny. I bet. Teach an Eldrazi a thing or two. I don't know if I can support playing Persist combo, because I hate seeing Persist combo, but I do support hating Eldrazi, so I'm here for it. I am here for it. K-Command's my... Okay, interesting. We get second werewolf. Are we just gonna double werewolf chat? Go off? Ooh. Chat, we're double werewolfing. And then we'll hold up this pack leader. He's gonna have what? An Ugin next turn? Okay. All right, chat. So if we can keep a pack leader alive, next turn we can give it trample plus aspect it for 6. Then make it smack for 12 with whatever. He has to waste what? Just 1 Eldrazi? Let's see if he hits the mayor or the pack leader. I assume he hits the pack leader. Which he does. That's good for us. Let's hope he doesn't have second spell to play off of that. But they always do, chat. He goes to 11. Talisman sucks for us. That also sucks for us. Hits our second one. Okay. Well, fuck me. I think we're just gonna swing all here. I smack him for 8. Or I kill and trade out his Herald. He has what, 3 cards in hands? We put him down to 3. I think I'd rather just trade out 1 and hope for the best. Not looking good here, chat. Spectre probably doesn't matter. They do awful things. That's what I assume. Any color or spell that wipes our board. Ugin's Binding. Plus it, yeah, okay. Oof. We clobbered in the second game, but if you can't kill him fast, then you're just dead, chat. Gain 3 life, draw a card on Ugin's Nutter Butters against us. Yeah, I just think we're not quick enough, boys. We ain't quick enough. Sorry, ignore this. I have to, I don't know what game this was. Is this game 1? Oh, versus Lotus. Okay. Gross. Alright. Chat, we're on the play. Kind of a slow hand, no 1-drop, but we do a Burning Tree into a Hamlet Captain. Ooh, against something not so fun. I feel like we're gonna get discharged, chat. We're gonna get discharged so hard. Chat, we can't play aggro that's not doing crazy things in this format. You just can't do it these days. Voice of Victory? Jesus. We'll swing for 4. Oof. I mean, to be fair, we're playing mono green humans, so we're not the prime aggro deck to demonstrate. But even here, you know, like he gets to pick off Mayor plus Hierarch. Like that sucks, dude. Gross. Gross. A Static Prison's Burning Tree? Common Bombardment. There's just so many little things that every deck plays that just keeps down boring aggro strategies, you know? And you can get back to that into a Surferin, but that's not even that great. He still gets to kill something off of the Bombardment plus Voice of Victory. And we're out of steam. Oof. Not good, chat. Not good. Into Raptor? Disgusting. Okay. We're gonna concede. Jesus Christ. Chat, don't play this deck. See, like, Champion's okay, but I also feel like it's slow. But, like, it's a 1 mana. It's 3 mana for a 1/1. It's not very good. It's a lot of whatever. I almost don't even want Surferin, to be honest. Ay. Chat. We're gonna get our butt whipped. We're gonna clean up the luck. Okay, I like this hand, but we're just gonna like discharge turn 1, you know. Format or portable hold. Jesus fucking Christ. Human. Let's throw Burning Tree into Liberator. Amped Raptor. Love it. A Johnny. Kill me now, chat. Fucking kill me now. Give me that back. Can't even swing. Boros is oppressive too. Chat, our deck sucks. Okay, I'm done. I'm so done. Chat, Jesus Christ. K commands, Goblin Bombardment. Between all of these, we're gonna play one more match because I forgot to record one. But what have we learned? What have we learned here? We're learning that our deck sucks. Last one. Fuck this. I'm playing persist combo. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. Whenever it's a slow hand, but we'll try it out anyways because we're gamers. Goblin Engineer's fun. What is this? Eldrazi? Chat? Every time? What is this deck? 3 versus Demir. Alright, we found a land. I guess we'll just Burning Tree into another experiment one. Because we're gamers. Swing for 2. Go off. We're going off right now. Thought Knots here on turn 2. Love it, chat. Joke's on him. I got 3 lands, baby. 3 lands. Living the dream. Can't even swing into a Thought Knots here. See, like, my turn 2 is 2 bodies, and his turn 2 is a 4/4. Disgusting. What do I do against that, chat? Nothing. I do nothing against it. This is gonna turn into Plum Complains. That's the new name of the stream. And a K command, dude. Doesn't even want to kill the werewolf pack leader. Just decides to blow up the little guy. Gamer. Oh, that's a relevant card, kind of. Turns off all his things from blocking, but I don't really want to swing into a Thought Knots here and just lose. Needs a way to play. I'm telling you. Okay, now we're just getting Devour of Destiny. Yeah, Plum. Once the Jank tank's up, maybe. I don't even know, dude. I would like to do we talked about it a little while ago, but like a memorial tournament for my brother. that we have to somehow. It has to be non-meta decks. No Boros, no Eldrazi. Who knows if we get anything in banned? No, we're not gonna get anything banned. Or maybe we will. I don't know. Don't get your hopes up. Jesus. We'll try this one. What are the chances we get a second land? I think I just have to lean into Besiege here. Into Hierarch. But chat, what do you think of Academy Manufactor in like a... Do we have any other cheap way to make clues? What are we gonna get? Turn 2 Herald? No. Oh, chat, fuck. What's happening? Are we gonna get Warping Wailed? Is that an instant or a sorcery? I kind of just want to swing with the Hierarch here. I guess we could play Tez too. Chat, we might do some Brewing. This is an interesting list. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. We also don't have like time save. Did opponent not play anything? We get to flip our mayor. He's got the K command, baby. Is he making... Yeah, of course he is. Fucking hell. Oi. I guess we can Burning Tree and throw a Audacity on the Hierarch and swing. But we're not doing great here, boys. We have like Magda. Is Magda... You have to sacrifice treasures, right? To go search your library. We need Asmo and Cookbook. Ooh, I'm cold. I just got cold, chat. Sent shivers down my spine, chat. Swing for 4. Opponent has access to 7 mana, most likely next turn. Could just Ugin us. Ugin us on turn 3. But yeah, if you're not winning by turn 3 in this format with an aggro deck, then you're getting nowhere. Okay, Micro Spawn I can deal with. I hope he... Oh, he didn't take us off our green source, which is good. Sacrifice of food deals 3 damage. Birthing Ritual. Utopia Sprawl. Dismember's hot. I guess we can just swing with these boys. We'll put him to 1. Unless he also is playing Dismember. What the fuck? Jesus. Chat. He just paid. He paid 4 life to not take. Extra 4. Thought not. Alright. Chat. Aspect the Hydra off the top. Fuck. That didn't help us. Jesus. We haven't even gotten to play Kren. Like the backside of Kren. Which is the whole reason for us playing the colored Rainbow Lands. chat. You cosplay like Warren Soul Trader, chat. We have a lot of stuff to talk. We gotta talk turkey, baby. Or we just got K-commanded. Fucking hell, dude. It never stops. They always got K-commands, too. They always got K-commands. Werewolf, pack leader. I'm gonna play it and you can't stop me. We will swing for 2. AKA 3. Alright, chat. They're gonna play something big, and then that's all she wrote. Rumble finds him Sprawl or a land. Does he have enough to buy back and cast Devour? He has to 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. For some reason he did not. And we get to draw a card. And find nothing. Incredible. Incredible. We do get trample, which is hot. He's gonna buy it back now. I guess he just didn't want to sack all of his blockers in order to do so. Which makes sense. Chat, I ran into a Pirates deck the other day. We're gonna get Udin's Binding. We're just dead. Fucking hell. Chat. We have been nothing but demolished. We've been nothing but demolished today. Holy moly. That was rough, boys. That was what? 1 in 5? That was a rough one. I mean, like I said, straightforward aggro deck, but not aggro enough in Historic. If you ain't like crushing people by turn 3, then you're just losing games. Between bombardment and K commands and all that jazz, like, you just can't keep up. If you stumble at all, Eldrazi goes bigger, Boros floods the board, removes everything. Even like the invitation deck we faced, you know, a turn 2 piece of removal into repeatable removal every turn, we can't keep up, especially if we're not playing Luris and we're just sticking to this mono green list. Is it a cool idea? Yes. Can it do fun things? Yes. Was it an excuse to play Mayor of Avabrak? Yes. But this deck cannot compete right now in what feels like any way, shape, or form. I still think Aspect of the Hydra and Audacity base decks are super strong. Like the white weenie or the green weenie list we used to play was pretty good. But trying to lean into like this human package where we're playing like Kren, Mayor, and Hamlet Captain as our like pumps, our lords, plus Burning Tree. Even that, like, you know, getting 3 or 4 bodies on the board by turn 2 and 3 doesn't do anything. We just get outvalued or outcompeted so quick. So I don't know. This deck's cool on paper. Actually kind of expensive, surprisingly. You got 4 Hierarch for these, 4 Pack Leader, lands and stuff, but it's not doing anything special, and I don't think it's going to do anything special, so we'll probably call it there. And you know, we tried. At least we can say we tried, but I don't think I'm gonna revisit this time anytime soon. It did diddly squat against the current Historic format. Jesus, chat. Okay, chat, I have an idea. So, we're in Plat. You're telling me I have to try and make it to Mythic again? Okay, so I don't know. We played it for a second on stream, but I was playing with this. And then, actually, I didn't like that version. And then I was playing this version, which seemed pretty hot. But chat, what do you think about, like, could we play like black red Academy manufacturer without Asmo? Whoops. Right, because like you could play this, and then you could play like Goblin Engineer, and then you could play Unearth. I guess you could play Faithless Looting too. I don't know if you really need looting, but you with me here, chat? And then we also play Witches, and then we play like Cauldron combo as a way to generate consistent thing. And then you could also play like Marionette Apprentice, stuff like that. You with me? Are you with me, chat? Or are we, is this, the problem is you don't have another good, like, if we had Ragavan, I feel like this would be hot as another way to generate cards for manufacturer. I like about card system in Arena as compared to like Hearthstone, but it lets people get good decks so easily. Not that that's bad, I guess. Yeah, that's true. But it's also interesting because a lot of like new Magic players go straight to life gain. But you're right, if someone wants to just come in and like run like a challenge or something, they can just build whatever right off the rip and go for it. Whew. And then you could play like Umbral Zealot. What's the is it Weft something? What's the This seems bad, chat. I like the idea, but I don't think there's enough good generators besides Cauldron Familiar and Black and Red. But there is Magda and stuff, like I said. And we have Deadly Dispute. Shambling Ghast. Okay, maybe. This is kind of fun. Black Market Connections. Chat, my room is freezing. There's also Strike It Rich, which you can like turn 1, turn 2 manufacture, and then flash this back on turn 3 and get back some stuff. But does this just seem too cute? I feel like it seems too cute, chat. Okay, sorry, we went what? 1 in 5? Let me update stream while we're chilling for a second. 1 in 5. I feel like I have fun playing Artisan. I've dabbled here or there, but I haven't like looked into it that much. You know what we do? We need freaking Arcbound Ravager. That's what we need. Give me some Arcbound Ravager. Okay, let's just play some 4-color rectangles. However, I did really want to play Urza, because you can do crazy things with Urza. But we'll just mess around. Like I said, I'm not gonna go super long tonight. We'll probably just do a couple hours because I want to get some stuff done. We'll have some fun while we're chilling here. What's our stream category, chat? Magic the Gathering? What if I change my stream to Magicians? Okay. Hello? Yes, okay. We're just gonna play this in best of 1, I think. Because I don't have a sideboard for it. Or at least not one built that I liked. Did you guys watch Avatar as kids? I fucking love Avatar. This is one of my probably one of my top shows ever. I'm excited for this set, but I'm also I feel like we just got done with Spider-Man, and I was very disappointed in Spider-Man. And not to mention all the like chat, these are just ugly, right? Like this is just ugly. Why are they ugh. Ugh. Chat, can I keep this hand? I'm going to. The old double Johnny. The old chat, you want to see something cool? Watch this. Watch this, chat. The old turn 2 double Johnny flipperoonie. Love it. Let's make another cat. Yeah, it's not it. At least not in that. Why are they making it the whole card? At least put a border on it, and it might look all right. Like, what are we doing? We want to play Lonus first here, right? Yeah. Is it crazy for me to start swinging? I don't think so. Final Fantasy ones were worse. Okay. I haven't played Final Fantasy, so I guess I couldn't judge. Legend of Kyoshi. Draw cards equal to the greatest power. Earthbend X. That land becomes an island in addition to its other types. Oh, that's fun. That's how the saga, then return it to the battlefield. Transformed. What does it turn into? Avatar Kyoshi. Lands you control have trample and hexproof. Add X mana of any one color where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Alright, that's fun. Chat, we won that game. Lightning pull, brainstorm, fatal push. Oh, okay. Yes, I also hate those. Now I understand. Yeah. No, I get what you mean. But like even this could be sick. This is like one of the coolest things in the show. And then it's just so ugly. The quality is so low and like, ugh. Ooh. Digital cost. Exile X target creatures you control. Return those creature cards to the battlefield. X. Exile X creatures and return those. Oh, that's kind of fun. Alright, chat. We did win our first one here. I don't know why. I shouldn't even be playing this in best of one at this point. Best of one is horrendous. Because people like Frozen are out here freaking doing crazy stuff. Do I want to just manufacture? Kinda. Frozen's out here playing persist combo. Ruin it for the rest of us. Trailasara, Shelter by Ghosts. Oh, they always got the Shelter by Ghosts. Huh? Swings, Exalted, Smacks. Okay. Lovely. Ouchie. That didn't feel good, chat. Let's throw a Johnny into Marionette Apprentice. And see where that gets us, and we'll go from there. Heliod. If he wants to swing, we will trade out his Channeler. He does get to put all those counters onto Trailasara and then start giving it lifelink, which is crazy. Chat, they put Booster Tutor on Arena, and I'm out here waiting for Cheaty Face. Give me Cheaty Face or give me death. Oh. Chat, is this crazy? It's crazy, but we're going to do it. We're just going to get rid of his board and get our manufacturer back. I know we can put all the counters on that, but I'd much rather deal with one really big thing than 4 or 5 or a million. I can deal with a 3-4. Okay. So we can go Goose, make 3 things into Landlord Navigator, make a bunch of things. We can crack this, draw a card. Mox Amber. Do that, and then we get to make a thing. Okay, we're chilling for a second. Obviously, he gets to start gaining a bunch of life off this Helion. But he only has 1 card in hand, and it's a Coco. Of course it is. Chat, it's always Coco. It's never not Coco. I think I just manifest too much stuff. I think that's my problem, chat. I speak things into existence. Chat, why didn't you tell me our music was gone? I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know unless I... Oh, joke's on him. We have our own collected company. Incredible. Chat, watch this. Oh my god. The old triple manage. Oh my gosh, chat. It's disgusting. Now we gotta wait for him to do all his things and do all the jazz. Okay. So we're making a bird end of turn. Let's go land and make a whole bunch of stuff. So that's cool. Let's start by swinging in the air and gaining 1 card to our hand, and then we can Coco, and hopefully we find a Lonus, and we can just kind of chain some stuff here. None of those are Lonuses. That is a Tameo plus a Guide of Souls. Tameo gives us a much better way to generate some stuff. So let's do that. I know he's just going to keep drawing a bunch of cards, but that's okay. Chat, I'm winning the rectangle battle so far. And according to rectangle theory, that means we should win the game. Because I have more rectangles than my opponent has rectangles. That's how it works. Okay, let's draw. I guess we could also bounce our whole board. We could draw Yorion and chill for a turn, but second Marionette Apprentice is also Nutter Butters. Let's. Oh, we can't. Let's plus. Play another Marionette Apprentice. Trigger, trigger, trigger. That gives us a couple bodies to block some things here. Chat, we're really doing the rectangle stuff justice. I feel like we're going to get board wipe because for some reason life gain players also always decide that they need to play board wipes in their creature-based aggro life gain deck. And that makes me laugh every time. We're going to get like farewelled. All right, boys. So next turn... Oh, we just kept a Coco. Next turn, we can rebuy Collected Company off a TAM. Double Valkyrie. Disgusting. Disgusting. We have tokens and stuff to block, so I think we're okay. But gross nonetheless. Ooh, chat, I need a nap. You guys see that plane crash in Kentucky? That was crazy. He's just gonna swing the one. We're gonna draw off this clue just because we can. Chat, I fucking love rectangles, dude. If you ain't rectangling, you ain't living. That's how I see it. All right, boys, he does have some big flyers. We find a land. Let's start. We get what, a green mana off of this because it's a cocoa. So let's go green, green. Let's start by making some things. Let's play our Johnny 2 in case we get a second of Johnny off of this. We have to sit through all our opponent's triggers. We are about to drain them for a lot, which is hot. Spooky times, third. I know, right? It's like tragic, dude. I know it was a UPS plane, but still. There was what, 3 crew members on board? Why? Okay, I have how many? We just have 2 magpies. We did find a Lonus, which actually might just allow us to kind of go off here, I think. So if we just go like blue, Jesus, blue, we have so many, whatever. Cracked clues. Every creature we get will make us 3 treasures, but they're gonna gain. Oh my god, disgusting. Disgusting. Cocoa off the top. A Chatterfang would be good. Balin also works. So here, this gets Nutter Butters. Right, because now we can use Balin to tap every food and every clue for mana, which then fuels itself. We kind of can just play our whole deck here. He's just dead to Marionette Apprentice, right? No, I don't want to do that. He's just... Oh my god, chat. Balin, okay, we got him. We got him, boys. Jeez. Jeez. Chat, did you see all the rectangles we just made? We made so many rectangles. But I don't know what we should brew. How much? We don't have any upheavals, right? I have 2 rares. Ooh, that's tough, chat. That is tough. Ooh, we could buy 2 packs and get a gold thing, though. Should we do that? Should we do that, chat? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a gold pack. Maybe we'll get an upheaval. We probably won't. Wait for Avatar. Don't tell me what to do, Praven. I don't even know what this does. When you cast your second spell, copy it, then exile that spell you can cast with 4 time counters on it. Okay. Yeah, no. From here on out, we'll save up for Avatar. Got a rare. We only have 3. How many upheavals do I need? Is it 4? I don't remember. Where's our deck? What am I looking up? I don't even know. Chat, I'm delirious right now. Where's our list? Oh, I played Cyclonic Rift, I think. We could probably get away with 3. I think I already played 3 Rift. Alright. Is Upheaval... We can craft that, right? Is it playable in storage? Or am I crazy? This is it. This is what we're playing. No. Oh, you bet your ass it is, boys. You bet it is. You bet it is. We played this a long time ago, and we just substituted Cyclonic Rift, but I wanna upheaval people because it's funnier. We don't have we don't have a lot of things. That's not how you spell that. We need the rain. We need Shark Typhoon. Wow. Typing too fast, boys. I'm typing too fast. Okay, and then Enigma Jewel. You guys remember this deck? Now that we have the signets. What signets do we play? Azorius, Dimir, Izzet, and we played 3 of each. That's what, 39 cards? I kind of want to play Tez. Because this deck plays Urza's Saga in its other variation, but we don't have that. What did it? I just want to play like that. Is that too much to ask, chat? Is that too much to ask? We'll play a couple of Odawara. Could we play Gemstone Caverns? Seems kind of hot. And then we're just gonna play a fuck ton of islands, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I kind of want like 2 Tez though. Let's take out 1 Obstructionist. Let's play that. And then we can build a sideboard for it. Okay, we might not play this one today. We might play this on Thursday, but we can at least fuck around with it for now. We can play like Shadow Sphere. If I could spell for once in my life. You guys got any brews for me? Not that we have a whole lot. Play Second Caverns. Let's play Consign. That's a 4 of. What do we do against aggro decks, chat? What do we do against aggro decks? What do we do against aggro decks? What do we do against aggro decks? What if we play like an expedition map and then we play... What's that land that can't be countered? This one? We're gonna play this, chat. Don't at me. What are we doing? Should we just play like Unable to Screams? Or is there like a better... I guess we could play Sleep since we're ramping so hard. Okay, let's go fuck around with this real quick, and then we'll probably call it a day. But baby, we're back. Plum is back in action. And we have a, this is like, the good news is the apartment's a decent size. Oh, sorry. Can I hear my music now? Chat, hello. I missed you. Oh, look at this hand. What a beaut. What a beaut. Nothing to do except play some artifacts. If you're not familiar with this deck, we're just trying to combo Enigma Jewel into Signets and then cast Upheaval and return all lands, basically everything on the board, to other people's hands. And then you float mana and just replay your entire board while your opponent sits there. Like, look how much mana we just got on turn 2. Distressing. Are we gonna do anything with it? No. Does it matter? No. Let's pull on Veil combo. Sure looks like it. Isn't this lovely? You see how all the stuff we just did, and now we're just gonna lose? Helping Hand, Extraction Specialist. That's fun. Dina Soul Steeper. Oh, there's some other shenanigans going on here, boys. Spellbomb works for me. That's pretty good. Look at that, I just casted a Shark Typhoon on turn 3. Incredible. Or, I'm sorry, that was turn 4, wasn't it? I'm a turn behind. Not good, chat. Quarter point for 2 to go get what? Val? Amalia. Spicy. Return to the ranks. A little Abzan fun under the sun here, huh? Maybe I'll top deck an Upheaval and we'll be off to the races, boys. That's an Urza. It's not fun. Second Urza. Chat, we did hit some great draws. I don't think it's going to be enough because we're going to get comboed out. Yeah. I figured. But that was kind of hot. We'll definitely play this on Thursday with a full sideboard. Because I don't want to get fucking persist comboed by Frozen every day of my life. Oh, chat, I'm sick. I don't like it. Sounds pretty slow. So is this hand. Jesus. Turn 1, Authority of the Consuls. You got it. Manifold Key's cool too, because then you can untap your signets off of Jewel mana. Soul Warden into your mother. Okay, I'll take that. Check this out, chat. Look at that. Activate ability. Another jewel. And then we can untap this. Just for funsies. We're looking. I just want to upheaval at least once. That's the name of the game today. Exemplar of Light. Why do so many people play this card too? I guess it's in Foundations, so that explains it. Alright, boys. Signet. Beautiful. Let's go like this. Let's draw some cards. Oh, hell yeah. Untap this. Play this. Play this. Draw 3 more cards. Oh, chat. We're digging for it. We'll find it. Just like Cyclonic Rift is good, but playing Upheaval and then just playing your entire board sounds sick. I need to go take a shower. All right. Okay, what are we doing here? We're just digging again. We're never gonna find it, chat. I'm never gonna find it. I'm never gonna find it. How much mana do we have to work with here? A lot. Let's ring. That leaves us with 4. I kind of just want to play our other signets. No, let's play out a Tez. Does Tez get us anything? Not really. Does let us untap a signet. And then we can discard some Omen Hawkers and a jewel. Chat, you know what else I want to do is what's the craft card that has to craft like a dinosaur, a vampire, or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Chat, he's played Scrawling Crawler. Jesus. He's gonna kill. Oh. Why didn't he kill my Tezzeret with his exemplar? Interesting, huh? Alright, chat. We got a lot going on here. So, let's try not to die to this crawler. We might, but we're going to try not to. Where's our upheaval? Chat, where's our fucking upheaval? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. What the fuck? All I want to do is upheaval someone. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I want, chat. How much mana do we have? Not that much. We can spin the wheel. How do you like that one? That's not anything. Chat. Throne of the Grim Captain. Thank you. What does that card do? Throne. Skeleton Spirit Pirate. Legendary. Mill 2 cards. Craft a Dinosaur Merfolk Pirate Vamp. Menace, Trample, Lifelink, Hexproof. When attacked, sack a non-land permanent. You may put exiled creature you use to craft it on the battlefield. Chat, we can make that work. I'm sure someone's tried. But we can make it work, I think. Throne of the Grim. We could do it. I believe in us. Oh, chat, we lost that game because I couldn't find an upheaval. That one had an upheaval. Oh, chat, I found one. We don't have any way to like enable it very well, but I did find one. And you bet your ass we're gonna do it. All right. I like this. We're doing something here. I like that we're just running into random decks. Oh, chat, he's not gonna know what hit him. If we can get somewhere with this, he's not gonna know what hit him. Double Sterling Grove, you hate to see it. Is Solemnity, or not Solemnity, does 9 lives lose when it leaves the battlefield? When 9 line leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So all we have to do is wait for him to play 9 lives and then upheaval, and we win. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. We are going to draw a card off of this and see if we can find something. That works for me. That also works for me. Thank you. Like a land. That's not a land. Opponent's always confused. All my opponents are confused. If my opponents aren't confused, then this, I shouldn't even call this the Jing Tank. You know what I mean? Okay, there's a Solemnity. I hope he's not playing the Unlife version. Knowing us, he will be, but we can still beat that with our upheaval. All right. Wow, we're just drawing all sorts of signets. Let's Tez. I know this doesn't do much for us this turn, but I think I want to get a Jewel. Let's see what opponent does here. We also have double upheaval, so we can kind of just like do one to reset and do another to... Chat, he's playing real win conditions. What a fucking nerd. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. He's playing mono green counter spells, right? Oh, upheaval, dude. Love to see it. All right, boys. We're gonna call it there for the evening. I know about an hour shorter than we usually do, but I do have some stuff to take care of that I didn't get to do after work because I was out and about. So we'll freeze there. But Plum is alive. He's back. I'm around. I'm in there like swimwear. We're chilling. GG's. Hopefully I'll have some time to brew something, or no, we'll play some more of that upheaval deck on Thursday, but we should be back to regular streaming schedule. I do have to find another job, so that might change things for the weekends, but Tuesday and Thursday should still be locked in for the time being. And thank you, Crave. I appreciate that. I am enjoying it so far. I got lots to do still, but it's very nice to have my own space and internet that doesn't drop out. Look at that. Look at this. If we go to the old... I'm going to run a speed test right now. Look how fast as fuck, boy. We're fast as fuck. We're zooming. We're zooming right now. Hell yeah. Got that fiber. Never gonna drop stream again. Look at that. Very fast. Yeah, but it's better than what I was getting. We were getting like 10. Plus, I'm also streaming right now, so I have a lot of stuff going on my computer at the moment. I'm streaming to 2 places. But either way, it's not going to drop out anymore. I'm paying for basic fiber too. I think it's like 100 max. But that's all I need. As long as it's consistent and cheap. Just like your mom. Ayo! That's all we need. Isn't this just Isn't this just Desolate Lighthouse? Is that the card? Draw a card, then discard a card for 1 blue and a red. But it enters, it's non-colorless. Enters the, yeah, it's like a better Desolate Lighthouse. But, alright peeps. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome back to the tank. And we'll be back later in the week. But for now, I hope you have a good one. And, yeah, that's all I got to say. I'll catch you guys